Northern Colorado commercial investment sales in 2012 greatly exceeded the expectations of most commercial brokers in the area. This was evidenced by the sale of major shopping centers along Harmony Road, as well as the redevelopment opportunities of both the Greeley Mall and the Foothills Mall. This dynamic is strong in that it indicates there's a national and regional interest in Northern Colorado as an investment destination. In anticipating what 2013 might bring, it's an optimistic projection. We have financing rates at unprecedented low levels, the lowest in my entire career in commercial real estate. This provides opportunities for investors to get yields that far exceed what would be available with alternative investments such as liquid accounts or even stock market investments. So consequently, we would anticipate that cap rates will continue their downward trend as these low interest rates continue. This provides really an excellent environment to anticipate that we'll have a significant volume increase in 2013, even exceeding what we've experienced this past year. So with all of that, I'm very optimistic about 2013 as far as investment real estate.
Hey, I'm going to be talking about the Loveland commercial real estate market here. 2013, we expect it to be nice. Industrial market segment, we expect to see increased demand, decreasing supply, which will equate to declining vacancies, increasing rents, and we'll probably see some new construction, which will be exciting for everyone. Retail market, McWinning Companies, thank you very much. We're going to see a big old Bass Pro Shop store built at Centera, and that will attract the associated retailers and service providers, and hopefully we'll see some of that spill over into the town itself to the west. The office market, we're going to see stable rents, slow absorption, it's still a tenant market. Land market, we're going to see demand for development, permit-ready commercial and industrial lots, residential land. I'm going to let Michael Ehler talk about that. He's the brains on that deal. And downtown Loveland, the Brinkman Partners project, their 70-unit apartment project, should give a little bit of a boost downtown, and hopefully from that we'll see one or two more developers take a peek down there and maybe see something else come on the board. So from all of us to all of you, have a great 2013 because we plan to. See ya.
In Weld County, the only debt-free county in the country, the story is really the Highway 85 corridor and one of oil wells and cows. Leprino's opening their third phase of their cheese factory in March and driving dairy production, and the oil industry continues to come in to exploit the Niobrara Formation. Industrial space is becoming at a premium. We're down to really functionally obsolescent industrial buildings that really don't fit a lot of needs, so we may even see a brave investor or an investor that has a brave banker start speccing an industrial building as lease rates are starting to support new construction. Along with the primary job creation of the oil industry and other industries, we're starting to see absorption in the office market and also the retail market as they will slowly follow the creation of the jobs and the retail growth. So we're optimistic in Weld County as well. The government tends to get out of the way more than in most other areas, so we anticipate a great 2013. Thank you very much.
The multifamily market in northern Colorado is entering into 2013 similarly how it's ended 2012, being very strong. Rents are continuing to increase throughout all of northern Colorado's markets, and vacancy is sub 5% throughout northern Colorado. All of this has spurred new construction for Fort Collins and Loveland in particular. Fort Collins is seeing a huge student housing boom, as well as market rate products coming online, as well as Loveland. Look for Greeley to have additional significant units come to the market in 2013. All of these fundamentals have also pushed up values in the multifamily segment, and look for those values to continue to rise, fueled by low interest rates as well as increasing rents in northern Colorado. Look for 2013 to be an excellent year for multifamily owners and investors.
Recently, downtown Fort Collins was listed as one of the top 10 downtowns in the United States for livability. While we as commercial brokers like to take credit for that success, there are other companies involved. New Belgium Beer, Odell Brewery, and Otterbox are just three of the companies that are invested in downtown Fort Collins. We look forward to their future expansion as other companies join the fray. We're also looking at the expansion of some of our downtown. We are seeing new projects come in this year in the River District. We're happy to see the Mason Corridor finally come to fruition, and we're looking forward to Midtown Fort Collins as it evolves into a nice gateway for downtown Fort Collins. Retail is at a low for vacancy. There's very little available. There's some office available and more on the horizon to be built, which is unusual for downtown. And of course, we see very little industrial down there. We are looking at 2013 as a very, very exciting year.
It's been said that under all is land, and since 2007, prices have never been so under. For 2013, we expect to see three markets. The first is residential, focused primarily in single-family lots. We are actually running out of developed lots in the Fort Collins area, and prices have gone from a low of about the mid-teens now to approaching $50,000. In the Fort Collins area, when those prices approach $55,000 to $60,000, we'll see development of land, and that's the first since about 2006. This only applies though to Fort Collins. We don't see such activity in the other markets for single family. The two other markets that we have is really everything else, and that's commercial and industrial. If we have users, they will pay prices that we saw previous to the recession. An example of that is Food Services of America at the Fort Collins Loveland Airport. However, the third component that we have are investors, and we used to call them bottom feeders, now we call them investors, but they are still offering 20 cents on the dollar for land. 2013 is going to see an improvement. It'll be focused primarily in the residential markets. You've heard mentioned the multifamily, which is very strong. Single family, again, in the Fort Collins Loveland area primarily. But we'll see improvement and more opportunities. 2013 will be an improvement over what we've seen previously for land.